Brianna is with us in Texas. Hey, Brianna, how are you?
Hi, Dave and Rachel. I'm amazing. How are you both?
Better than I deserve. How can we help?
So I really admire you guys, and I value your opinion, and I want you to know what your thoughts are on this. So my husband and I are on baby step 2 currently. We have $47,000 left to pay, and I work 2 jobs. So I work a full-time job at a credit union, and then I work weekends at a restaurant as a server. And I've been doing this for 13 years. So it's been a long road. We moved here from California about 4 years ago from the Bay Area. And when we were there, the income at the restaurant was to help us survive. But now we're in Austin, and it's a lot less expensive. So that income has gone towards debt. So in March, I got furloughed from the restaurant, and with everything going on. And it's been 2 months, and I've really enjoyed not having to work 7 days a week.
I bet.
It's been really nice having a Saturday. I feel like I have a normal life, and having a Saturday and Sunday, being with my husband, being with my family. So it's time to go back. My boss called me and said, "Hey, I'm ready to put you on the schedule." And
cool.
Honestly, I don't want to go back.
So what is your household income, not counting the restaurant job?
$120,000.
Okay. And how much debt have you guys reduced in the last year or two?
Since we started FPU, we attend Celebration Church, so we took FPU in October. So since October, we've paid off about $12,000.
Okay, so you're on a $24,000 a year schedule, making
Exactly.
$120,000.
Yes.
Kind of wimpy.
Yeah.
You haven't cut a bunch of stuff out of your life, have you?
I have, but I guess not as much as I should
Well,
have.
I mean, 120 minus 24,000 means you're still spending $95,000.
Yeah.
Did I miss something?
Okay. No.
So I don't know where it's going. I mean, how much is your house payment?
$1,900.
Mm-hmm.
We just got the house 2 years ago. So we this was before I knew about you. So
You have $47,000 left. See, I think making $120,000 you could be done in a year. Be double the rate what you've been doing, though.
Okay.
And if I thought that, then I think, well, I've been waiting tables 13 years. I don't want to do this anymore. But I could do it for one more year to get out of debt, and then I could drop it, or not. I don't know. How much does the waiting tables add to the budget?
It was about $2,000 a month, but then now with everything, it's going to be very different for a while. So I'm estimating it's going to be maybe about $200 a weekend, $200 to $250.
Yeah, we'll just say 50% table, so we'll cut it in half. $1,000.
Yeah.
So that's $12,000 a year. See, $12,000 a year doesn't solve this problem as much as getting into your budget and cutting some other stuff in your lifestyle. I would stay home and cut my lifestyle like crazy.
Okay.
That you've not done yet. If you want to quit, I mean, and then as you get geared up, you probably could jump back in there if you wanted to work for 6 months after you rest up a little bit. I don't know. What do you think?
Do you guys have kids?
Oh, I have 2 stepsons. They're older, 15 and 25. So
okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say your living situation's always different with little ones around. Yeah, I mean, because here's the deal. When it comes to getting out of debt, the deeper you sacrifice your lifestyle and your time by working extra, the faster you're going to get out of debt. So you guys need to just map this out and say, okay, what could we do if we went radical? What option A is, what if I worked part-time and we cut our lifestyle like crazy? How fast could we get out? Option B, what if I didn't work, but we just cut the lifestyle? Option C, what if we didn't cut the lifestyle and I just worked extra? Like, look at your options and go ahead and map it out. And I think you'll probably be motivated to do option A of maybe just doing both, because you'll see the end game and it'll be faster than what you guys are doing if you cut your lifestyle too. So it's your willingness. It's a personal choice for you guys of, how deeply you want to cut the lifestyle, and the time that you have at home by working extra is the faster you're going to get out.
Now, here's the thing. Okay. Let's also acknowledge that you've done a really good job.
Yeah,
you got a great start. You've learned brand new habits.
Yeah.
And you've been applying them since October, and you've made good progress. $12,000 is no slouch. But if you're listening to the debt-free screams, the people that call in here making $120,000, you're going to hear a faster rate of debt reduction than $24,000 a year on $120,000 income.
Okay.
When you hear the other people doing the debt-free screams, and that's that means that they're doing something lifestyle cut that you aren't. So it's not to say you've done a horrible job.
No,
listen,
no.
What you were overspending before. Now you're underspending by $24,000 a year. So that's really good. Okay, which actually was about the amount of your waitress income.
It was exactly it. That was.
Yeah, and so you can't cut this unless you cut the budget because you'll be in debt forever.
Okay.
And you may look at the job. I mean, considering where we are right now, I know Texas. I guess you guys are opening restaurants, obviously, because you're going back to work.
Open.
Yeah, but is it half capacity? It's all kind of funky right now, anyway. So you're not. It's not like
funky.
Yeah. So that's something to be considered too. That you're going to have to figure out. Okay, if I do work, it is going to look different than it was 6 months ago.
You can work as many hours for half the money. It sounds like too.
Yeah.
That's a possibility. So you may not want to do that right now.
Yeah.
But you cannot reduce your debt by the exact amount of the waitress income. Then the waitress income goes away. That means if you don't change something in the budget, you're not reducing debt at all. And so you've got to figure that part out as a part of this equation. I do hear that you're tired of this, but the only way I can survive being tired of it is I got to be able to see that the light at the end of the tunnel. And if I could look over and go, in 1 year, I'm completely done. If I bust it, I can bust it for a year. I can do anything for a year. I can do anything for 6 months. I can do anything for 3 months. I mean, I can go crazy for a short period of time to get a longer result, to live like no one else so that later I can live and give like no one else. I can, no discipline seems pleasant at the time, the Bible says, but it yields a harvest of righteousness. And so that, it doesn't feel good when you're doing it. But I'm with you. I would not do it unless I could see that it was getting me to my goal. Because the fatigue that goes with this sense of no traction is unbearable.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's like living in a black hole and you're just like wandering around with no direction.